Hi everybody, Dr. Kevin Hyde here with Pinellas Anxiety Specialists. Today I just wanted to talk for a couple minutes about mindfulness meditation. Because this is something that it's made the news, all over the place. Many people have heard about it, and there's a lot of misconceptions about it. So I just wanted to talk really quickly about what mindfulness is and what it is not. So first, mindfulness is just being present in the here and now. And that's a little confusing because it seems like we're always in the here and now, but actually we spend a lot of our time thinking about things that have happened to us in the past or worrying about something we have to do in the future. That could be something that we're anxious about, stressed over, or even just putting together the grocery list for later in the week. But when we're doing that, we're not actually in the present. So that is mindfulness. Another part of that is that mindfulness is not just meditation. Now, most of the times when mindfulness comes up, it is in the context of meditation, but you can really do anything mindfully. You can drive your car mindfully, you can wash the dishes mindfully. And what that is when you're doing it, you're just focusing on what you're noticing, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, using all of your senses to be in that present moment and really focusing on the task at hand. And when it comes to meditation, I often hear this idea that people can't meditate, they're not good at it, their brain doesn't work that way because when they've tried in the past, they cannot have a blank mind. And just to clear that up, you're never going to have a blank mind. And that's okay because our brain's job is to think. And if it stops doing that, that means we're dead, and nobody wants that. So what we're trying to do when we are doing a mindfulness meditation is that we're noticing when we're having thoughts. Okay, so you might be focusing on your breath, and then you get carried away in thinking about that grocery list, the shopping that you have to do the next day. And that doesn't mean that you failed. What that means is you say, thank you, mind. You acknowledge that you had that thought, and then you return to the breath. Okay, and you might do that 100 times in a 5-minute meditation, but as you practice that, as you get better at it, it tends to be less often that you get caught up in those thoughts and carried away. Okay, so those are some of my thoughts on what mindfulness is and some of the misconceptions. And one other thing I wanted to mention is that mindfulness is not a cure-all. Again, it's been in the news a lot, and they seem to find some way that mindfulness can benefit everything, but it doesn't actually fix everything. But what it does do is help you, attune better to your body, attune better to your mind, so you're able to notice what's going on with you. And when you notice those things, it takes away some of the power that they have. So you can better focus on how you want to respond to the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings, the sensations, instead of just letting them carry you throughout your day in a way that ends up making you sad, stressed, anxious, whatever it might be. Hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd love to hear from you, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks.